As I mentioned when I discussed the song, the theme of the song was inspired by the current events in Russia and Iran. I don't know about you, I don't have the broadband to follow all the tragic stuff that is happening in the world right now. It would become totally dysfunctional. I couldn't do my own life, so I tend to focus on this or that point in the world, and that those two are the main points I am following right now, with huge sadness and rage, of course. And given that the song had such an epic tone and such a military vibe, there was a risk of coming up with a video that was too literal, and a video of that kind would have been disgusting for myself. It wouldn't be something that I myself would like to be submitted to. So I thought a good idea to create some distance with the terrible subjects, and yet maintain the feeling of a nightmare would be to make a little animation, turn things into a sort of cartoon. So, having no graphic skills of my own or inclination in that creative area, I'm always, in these cases, I'm limited to what the stuff I can find in the internet. And my initial idea was looking for some kind of character that I could easily modify in a Mr. Potato Head kind of way. That I could easily change the face or the expression or the pose to create different characters and the different situations I needed. So what I found in the internet was this sheep character. I with the sheep I wasn't intending to create and convey an idea of meekness or of innocence. It's just what I found. My initial idea was finding some kind of generic lemming, but in a way it isn't bad that it is a sheep, because it's appropriate for many of the things that happen in the video. Also, another matter that I gave some consideration to before starting the video was what kind of treatment was I going to give in the video's world to gender. I finally decided not to use only male characters, because it's not a perfect solution, but creating male and female characters would complicate things a bit too much for me. And also, if you think about it, in history, the with very very few exceptions, but the instigators of wars, the inventors of wars, are men, male. So it's also fitting to the subject that war is a men's thing. I don't know why. It must be something to do with testosterone. I don't know. Other than that, the video is pretty self-explanatory. At times it was hard for me to make, not only because of the technical challenges, how do I create this or that scene, but because of the subject being so grim, so dark. There were some scenes that I really couldn't wait to finish and not having to do anything with them. For example, the one of the guy falling from a building. It really took a toll on me having to see that several times, because I forced myself to create these images as a way, I guess, of taking out of my chest the horrible feelings that we all have about what is going on in these places right now. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't. I'm happy of having done it, but not happy of the process of doing it. Was something that I had to force myself to do every day. So these are the reference points that I used for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And let's hope that that's the closer we all of us get to any kind of war or of any kind of dictatorship, and that this kind of mental disease also becomes a thing of the past. Thank you for watching. Bye.